Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hello, magnificent people. It is Shoshie from Shoshie's Magnificent Miniatures. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch me. Make sure that you can hear and see me and everything okay. Let me know. When I first did my audio check, it was a little quiet, so I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully you can. Looks like the sun is out. We might get a little sun across my painting area today. Good. Sounds good. Awesome. Yay. And so I've got some announcements I'm going to give you guys. We are having a partnership party. Yay, hype that. We're going to have the oh no, where's my notes? Oh, they're right in front of me. Burp, burp. Good, sound is good. Awesome. Yes. All right, partnership party, February 23rd. I should make an event. I know that you can make events through the Twitch app or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool, so you guys can can join that or something. Anyway, that's going to be from 2:30, same time as it is now, until 6:30, maybe later. Might have to run it a little later so my West Coasties and my Aussies can be up for it and everything. Yeah, hype. I'm so excited. You guys really helped me make this partnership happen. So that's why we are having the party. We're also moving house really soon. So I have a closet cleaning to do, which means lots of free loots for you guys. Because you know I go to conventions all the time. I'm always getting swag bags. I've got lots of unopened miniatures, loot. Oh, I have something to show you guys. You're going to be super psyched about this. This is going to be one of the giveaways at the partnership party. I might need somebody to help me pay for the shipping if they win, because it's huge. Hold on. Do you know what this is? Tell me if you know what this is. It says, oh, it's got cat hair on it. Oh my God, I'll have to clean it off before I send it. You guys see that? I'm going to give it away. It's humongous. It's actually not. Yeah. Look at this. So it comes with super, super thick. Like if you had this in a car wreck, I think there was actually somebody that I hosted recently. I can't remember if it was Hellstorm Gaming or not, but they got in a car wreck and their miniatures were completely safe. Yeah, this is going to be one of my giveaways. So I got this last year as part of the VIG swag bag at Adepticon. It's never been used. It's just been sitting in my studio all year. It's gorgeous. You can carry around your army in it. So save your tickets, because you're going to have tickets for this one. You're probably also going to want to live in the U.S. to win that as well, because that would be expensive to ship across the globe. Yeah, it was Hellstorm. Hellstorm. He only had a couple of pieces damaged. Yeah, that's crazy. So he was the one that gave me the idea. I was like, oh, I have an ARG case I can give away. That'll be awesome. We're giving away minis. Look, you guys know about this. This is Wrathcore. They sent me 3 of these packages. It has 2 holders each in them. That's going to be one of the giveaways. We've got dice bags. Hold on, where's the dice bags? Ooh. Ooh, we got miniatures by Spellcrow. I found the dice bag. Hold on, let me get it out. It's by Diomedes Industries. You can get these yourself if you want. He's a leather worker. We're going to give away this beautiful handcrafted leather dice bag with little bone toggle for your gaming fun. All right. I've got so much stuff, guys. It's going to be about 4 hours of just sitting, chatting with me. I don't even know if I'm going to paint, but it's going to be like massive party, basically, is what it's going to be. It's going to be exciting. I know you guys are wanting those Wrathcore holders. Scale 75 is sending me a whole box of stuff. I contacted the guys at Yay! Yeah, you want to follow, because the only way to win some of this stuff. Side of Jesus. Thank you so much for following. You got to be following in order to win stuff. You got to earn tickets in the chat, because everything is going to be tickets. This is a follower party, because my followers are the ones that help me get to my partnership. Yes. Yeah. I'm reading chat. People are checking their points. It's really great. So yeah, Scale 75 is going to send me stuff. Wild West Exodus is sending me some stuff. And like I said, I have stuff from Spellcrow. I have stuff already from Wrathcore. Yeah, I want to say that I don't have much Kingdom Death stuff, but he's not a sponsor. But so I might have some of my own personal Kingdom Death stuff to give away. Because like I said, I don't want to move it all. Look at you guys checking the points. You have until February 23rd to earn points. So as long as you're in my chat now, you're earning the points. So rack up the stars, because there's going to be multiple giveaways. If you win more than one giveaway, you win more than one giveaway. Okay? It's all about points. Let's see, what else is going on? Ocean Extreme we just had on Friday. That was a blast. I'm thinking about having another couple Oceanic Streams, usually from 9 to 11 on Fridays. Instead of my normal Friday, because I'll still do that as well. But this is in order to help out my buddy Rainer72. If you guys aren't following Rainer, you need to go follow him. He is also pushing for partner. He's getting real close, and we'd love to have him. I'm going to scoot over a little bit. It seems like my camera's off a little bit. Or maybe it's this way. There we go. Wait, somebody has a question. I need to figure out how to set up Gold Star Ponzi scheme. Yeah, right? What time? Oh, what time? What time is the partnership party? The partnership party is going to start at 2:30 Friday the 23rd. And it's going to end at like 6:30. So it's going to go longer than it normally is, but usually the same time as I always have on Fridays. If I do my Friday Oceanic stream, that will be from 9 p.m. Central to 11. I haven't... Bert just hit my door? What? I don't know what happened. Let's see. Oh, I blanked. If I have my Friday stream, Oceanic stream, then it's going to be from 9 to 11 on Fridays. I'm hoping to get Rainer some help, so we'll be hosting him if I have that. And if I do it, it won't be every single Friday. It will probably be every other Friday. This Friday, I may be going to Miami to visit my sister. I'm not really 100% yet, but if you live in Miami and you want to say hi, I might go to the game store there. Be fun. I definitely could use the sun. It's February in Illinois, and February in Illinois is when we get hit with the real winter. Let's see. Oh, people are so cute. Awesome, Oceanic Stream. Yeah, I know, you guys. That was really fun. It was really fun. We had that. We had Major Dodo co-host it with us, and that was also really fun. What else? Okay, convention announcements. Adepticon. I will be at Adepticon teaching. Looks like my classes might already be booked, but I'll be there, and you can always say hi to me. And I love it when people come and say hi to me if you see me at Adepticon. March 22nd through the 26th at the Schaumburg Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center. I will also be in Columbus, Ohio, Mother's Day weekend for MarCon. I did not know this con was so big, but it's really amazing. It's like cosplay and gaming, and it sounds like it's going to be a blast. And I'm going to be teaching my classes at that May 11th through the 13th at the Hyatt Regency. So let's see, Gen Con. I got all my classes accepted for Gen Con, so I will be teaching at the Indianapolis Convention Center August 2nd through the 5th. And again, if you see me at a con, say hi, because I love meeting people and I love meeting my followers. It's like it makes me feel like I know you guys even better. A bird that's not as impressive as a car crash. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. We're finally getting that fixed this week. We had a little fender bender with our lovely daughter. She backed into Mike's car with my car. So my car was untouched, but his car had just the grill was damaged. So it's all good now. Yeah, I have 2 EU compatible streams, and you guys are very spoiled. My American followers are pretty jealous because they're always at work, and my West Coast and Oceanic streamer watchers are really jealous because they pretty much don't get to see me unless I have a special stream. So you guys can be spoiled. But the part of the reason why I stream in the afternoons is I'm not a morning person too much, and I'm here all day in the afternoon, so it works out really well. No con in Seattle, but oh my god, I cannot tell you how much I love that town. I would live there if it weren't for the weather, because I have seasonal affective disorder. It would not be good. But it has mountains. It's like a whole geek town. It's like a town full of gamers. I love Seattle. I will be back to Seattle probably for some sort of Privateer Press event, or maybe PAX. I'm not sure. Let's see. Shoshie's classes are amazing. Yeah, you did Adepticon. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's awesome. So also Nova Open, if you live in Virginia or on the East Coast, I'm gonna be at the Nova Open. I think it's in Arlington, Virginia. I think that sounds right. August 30th through September 2nd at the Hyatt Regency. Seems like I need to get a Hyatt hotel card so I can get some points with them. Also, if you live in the Midwest, Dragonfall Con is going to be, this time it's in Elmhurst at the Waterford Banquet and Convention Center, October 19th through the 21st. And I'm like really excited about that convention. It's in my backyard up in Elmhurst. I live about 2.5 hours away, but we're going to try to get a lot of regional artists involved, like Rhonda Bender, Sam Lenz is going to come back, Jeffrey Harrison Bowden. These are some really amazing artists. I'm going to try to get the Wapples. They don't know yet if they can make it, that kind of thing. Yes. Yeah, I have a daylight lamp on me right now, and get my daylight while I get my stream, and it makes my life nice. Okay, I'm going to switch cams. We're going to look at what we're painting today. That was my announcements. Let's see here. Okay, this mini is big, so I might back up my camera a little bit so we can fit him. There we go. That's a little better. I didn't even bother putting a little thing here because he just takes up the whole screen. This is the Marrow Knight. A buddy of mine who I actually met way back in the day in a LARP. I used to be a LARPer, guys. A vampire LARPer. And so, anyway, he's doing his own Kickstarter for this game called Damerong. Or Damerong. I think that's how I say it. Anyway, this is the Marrow Knight. And I guess the backstory on this guy is that he is melded with his armor somehow. Like, this is all supposed to be melded with his armor. So, we started him last week. I think we started him on Wednesday. Or Monday, I can't remember. Yeah, something like that. Maybe it was last Monday. But we'll be painting him some more because he is like far from finished. And he's been really fun. Let's do some of this metal armor here. I'm starting out with Vallejo Gamer gunmetal. I think before I may have started with the black metal with scale 75. It doesn't really matter because they're both just about the same. They're really dark. Lerp. Yes, I was a lerper. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? And you guys, if you know LARPers, or if you know, like, LARPers, if they get into the LARP, that's all they talk about. So, I will not bore you with my LARP stories. Yeah, that looks good. You can see them all. Let's see if I can see around my glasses. So, right there, that brush is too small because I am impatient. I want to get right to it. So I'm going to get a slightly bigger brush. You know what I really wish? Here, this is what I wish I had. Right here. Get some of these Citadel base brushes. They're perfect for base coating. They have kind of a rounded tip so you can get into places, but they have a flat so they hold on to a lot more paint. Oh, no problem, Marty Volve. How are you? What's going on? This is going to be a pretty chill stream. You should add a convention calendar with that is an amazing idea, and I'm giving you 5 points for that, Amberden. Wait. Amberden. 5 points. Did it work? Yes. So, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget before my brush dries out. Make a convention event calendar. I need to do that for 2 reasons, for my Facebook page and for here. Make convention calendar. Yes. What was it? Let's see. With links. That's a fantastic idea. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Zenared, how are you? Alright, I'm going to get this out of the way. So, one of the things I noticed was that I had originally painted his glove metal, so I'm going to have to go back because this is supposed to be leather, this glove. So, I don't know. I have to think, because I don't want it to be the same color as the fur exactly. I want it to be different. So, I have to think about that. So, all the metal over here. Shall I make this? I should make this ring gold. I think that would look good. Driving to work, uploaded some pictures. Oh yeah, I saw those. Those look awesome. In fact, anybody who's uploaded pictures, I've been looking, and I'm sorry I haven't been commenting. I've just been crazy busy, but I have really enjoyed looking at what people have been posting. I need like a moderator on my server so they can like catch stuff and comment, or like get my attention if something needs to be talked about. There we go. So I admin the Facebook group by Lantern's Light, which is a Kingdom Death Facebook group. I'm also an admin for the War Machine Hordes painting group, although I don't do as much with them as I used to. And then I admin all over the place with my own group, right? Taking care of all my social media. It's a lot. And then now we're moving, so some plates are spinning. You know how people say they feel like they have plates spinning in the air. That's life right now. All of my daytime gets taken up by this move, and then I end up painting into the night, and then I end up not sleeping enough. Yeah, this figure is really cool. So like I said, his backstory is that he something happened. I don't know if his armor is cursed or what, but he is melded with his armor. He's like, his body and his armor are one thing. Sounds like some witchcraft. He's like a death knight. Yeah, that's kind of what he looks like. We're just base coating all the silver bits, and I see there's some in here that I need to get at. This guy comes all in one piece, and I believe he's like gonna be part of this board game. I'm thinking that the board game is kickstarted. It's gonna be kickstarted. It's going live in March. I'll make sure to send you guys links. I just noticed something. Check this out. You'll do it as long as it's no problem with, couldn't be every day, but maybe, hey, whatever you want to help with, Artivolve, I will really appreciate. Doesn't, you know, even if you do it once a week, a little bit, every little bit helps. If we have a few people doing it, then everybody kind of helps. See that? This is 3D printed. So there are little areas that need to be trimmed off. You can see there's a piece down in here. Huge. Yeah, I know. I really am curious if this is the final board game size or not. I have no idea what scale this would be. It's big. And I'm wondering if this is the final boss or if he's just a pawn that you can play. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to going to Miami. Like I said, I could really use the sun. It's been sunny today, but this whole weekend it was like icy and cold. It was like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't remember what that is in Celsius. I don't think the 3 rings should be gold. The dragon belt and the face mask should be the focal point, and the gold knees will dry your eyes down. That's a good point. Let's make these knee parts. So if I make the rings this kind of brassy color, though, I don't think it'll. Now this is shiny gold and this is more dull. I think if I make these rings the same color as his armor, it wouldn't draw your eye too far down, especially if we make the knees this reddish color like the cape. It's gonna, I hope. I'm gonna just try it and see. If you're right, I will change it. And I will also give you 5 points if you're right, but if you're not, then I will just keep it the way it is. You never know. 10 Fahrenheit is 12 Celsius. Minus 12. Minus 12 Celsius. My goodness. That sounds a lot colder. And he's starting to look really, really intimidating now with this more metal look on him. I think I may have to make a Shoshie's Mini mod shirt to wear it. No, yes, do it. Oh my gosh. That would be so awesome. That would be so cool. I will send you my logo and information and stuff if you want to do that. That'd be fun. And I'm not 100%, but I think now that I'm a partner, I can legitimately use the Twitch logo on merch. And I have to find out the details on that because I don't know too much. Let's bring this down so you can see that better. If somebody else knows about Twitch merch. I'm just painting the glove and everything silver because the other one is. I probably should reconsider that, but that's okay. Maybe do the rings as a tarnished steel. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Let's see. See, I think a tarnished steel. We'll have to go in. Actually, that's not bad. I like that. I listen to you guys. I do. I love it when you guys get involved with what I'm painting and give me ideas. 'Cause sometimes you are the ones that got me into painting non-metallic metal for the first time. That was pretty awesome. Let's do this whole thing. Metal. So with this dark metal, we have options. Oh, I should pull this down more. We have options in being able to lighten and darken things a lot. I like this nice big brush. It's making things go quick. You guys know how impatient I am. I like quick. I like to show that things can be done quickly. This is stone. So that, I think I want this back piece to be gold. Let's do it like this. Let's do part silver, part gold. We'll do both. What color for the skulls? So I was going to do these skulls Now, I originally had them red, but I think that we need to go back. I think we need to go back and make those bone as well. It will enhance, because he's a bone knight, I guess. Is that what you would call him? He would definitely have, you know, bony knee pads, right? You can see me not being too particularly careful, but I'm gonna go, oh no, I didn't want to do that. I don't want metal on his fur outfit there. I just go back in with some water and clean that up. There we go. Do I know when the Kickstarter for the mini goes live? So you feel like you need to fund another Kickstarter. So I am going to say that it is going to go live in March. But they don't have a specific date for me yet. Like I said, I will definitely let you guys know. We are going to give away either this guy or the other guy on my channel too. So that will be fun. That might be at the partnership party, so that's a good reason to have this painted in time. I can't decide how I want this whole piece. I think I'm going to make it all, I don't know. I don't know. What should I do? I'll just make it all silver. It seems like it's all connected anyway. We'll put some washes and stuff in there we'll make the claws gold. How about that? Pretty dang cool looking. Get all the sides. The Scale 75 Kickstarter goes live this Wednesday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's like sci-fi though, right? By the way, do I know if Poots is going to do Easter stuff? I don't, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because we had a new model for the Christmas, right? We had the what was she called? The Christmas White Speaker. That was new. I totally missed out on that. I was really bummed. I still need to get one of those. I'm hoping somebody will just commission me, so that's why I have kind of been holding out, because I don't need to own her, I just need to paint her. The other thing is that if I paint her myself, then the list of stuff that I've painted for Kingdom Death and in general grows shorter, so I wait and let people commission me. Alright, I'm getting all of the... Oh, look at this over here. Get all the metal parts. Like I said, we're not being as careful because this is the first layer, so we're going to go over all of the stone areas with stone color. The Scale 75 Kickstarter looks sci-fi. You wonder... Let's see. Siloctor? I think it's Siloctor. Welcome. Thank you so much for following. Okay, I'm going to make this also silver up here. Going to be a tiny bit more careful with his helm. Ooh, I like it. And we'll stick with gold on these horn bling things. You got your Slender Man. Wait, did I consider the P3 Deathless metal? That's a really good idea. Ooh, Deathless Metal, guys. I forgot about Deathless Metal. Man, let me give Steve, hold on a second. There we go. We're going to give you 5 points for that amazing idea. Deathless Metal. I think I'm going to do that on his kneecaps because that's such a beautiful color. Yes. Hold on. I'm going to get it out right now. This is my case for my P3 here. Hold on. We'll switch so you can watch me dig around in the paint case. Is this it? Well, this is a good color. This is Blighted Gold. That's a nice dark, dreary color. But Deathless Metal is a beautiful brown metallic. Now I don't know where it is. Here, wait, is that it? Nope. It's a newer color, so it doesn't have the little spot. Here's another gold color. We might just switch over to P3s for some of these metals. I do have to say, P3 metals are nice. All the P3s are nice. That's not Deathless. Forgive me while I'm rummaging, guys. Yes, this is my Darth Vader smock. You can't see it because it's so faded, but it is a Darth Vader smock. It's to protect my sweater because it's a little chilly today in my house. Okay. Rawr, I'm not finding anything. Wait, oop, there's another good color, pig iron. Well, that was such a good idea, and now I don't seem to be able to find it. Time to buy some more Deathless Metal. Nope. I found it. Oh, yes. Check this out. Okay. I'll switch. Check out Deathless Metal. So pretty. It's so brown and beautiful. We'll use that as a base for stuff. Let's shake it. When does the Scale 75 Kickstarter go live? I don't know. Somebody might know. 14th? It looks like the 14th. You'll just email me my bottle. Pig iron for the win. Is that your favorite color, Sarah? Amberton says, it's always in the last place you look. I know. Well, see, all the new bottles have no... I usually put like a little dollop of paint. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. I just love this color so much. So rich and beautiful. Okay. We're going to get that out. We're all set. It's this Wednesday. Scale 75 is this Wednesday. Oh, that's cool. Just going to use a little bit of that. Ooh, look at that, guys. Oh, man. I'm going to make this whole thing that color because I love it. I love Deathless. We can go back over anything we need to bring out. Yes. Now, there's a rule of 3, guys. Do you know the rule of 3? If you want a mini to look a little cohesive, is you want a color to be in 3 places, roughly. I mean, this is not... Now, with any rules, with art, this is not hard and fast. You can always break the rules. It's just a guide. Just a guide. So I've got 1, 2. Now we need it in a third place. Let's do it. Let's do it right here. Yeah. It'll be interesting up here too. I learned about the rule of 3 for color from Rhonda Bender. She teaches a class called Level Up. And it's a very it's more of a lecture class, but she touches so many different areas, and she talks about different things that can help make your painting better. And then she gives you this massive handout, which I highly, highly recommend. Let's make all the ribs this beautiful dark color. P3 silvers. P3 metals are really nice. Mark the top of the bottle while you're at it. That's a good point. I'll do that right now. Not that one, this one. It doesn't look metallic. There we go. We gotta have enough paint on there. That's good. I'm so psyched about being able to go to the Nova Open. And it seems like they're very excited about having me as well. They're really involving me a lot in the planning for the schedule and everything, and it's just been awesome so far. Look at that. He's so scary. So you can see the sun, the afternoon sun coming in on my painting area. It's going to be very nice when we move, guys, because I will have more control over the light down there. We're going to have a basement studio / work area. And I'm thinking about getting a green screen. Again, because it's just a little bit more control over things. Okay. That looks awesome. He's getting really badass really quick. Question. Painting leather with scale 75 for the first time. Got to the point that looks good, but you're thinking you might need to shade it with Nuln Oil. Before you touch it with Nuln Oil, get an ink, like a brown ink. Like, if you have the scale 75 intensity, use the chestnut or the wood. I would go with the chestnut first. It's got more red tones in it. And poke it down into the recesses. If you want it to look more like an oiled leather, then you might use the wood. We're gonna do a little bit of leather on his gloves here, and I'll be able to show you some of that. Alright, I'm going to use just a little bit of this on these guys, these little tines. There we go. The top two, I'm thinking I'm going to make a bone. They are going to look more like bone. If you guys think, ooh, there's a big cat hair right there. There we go. I think I almost got it. We're going to have carpet in the new place. We have wood floors right now, so cat hair just kind of flies all over the place. So I'm curious if the cat hair is going to like get caught up in the carpet instead. Maybe it won't be everywhere like it has been here. So much is going to be different for the cats anyway. And I just realized that April-ish is about when they start losing their winter coats. And they're going to shed all over the new place. Because they've been very cold this winter. And abnormally cold. Fallen Frontier? Wait, I missed something. You've been... Know how to forget... Wait. I've been known to forget what I'm looking for due to finding all sorts of interesting things I haven't seen for ages. So sorry. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. And then don't recognize it what you're looking for. Yes. Hey, X Morth. Or I'll just call you Morth. That works. Luck God 84, welcome. It's so good that you could catch us. Thank you so much. Dan Chapoo. Is that how I say your name? I don't want to mispronounce it. When will I come up to Canada to spread my knowledge? Oh my gosh, Canada's on the list. I've got a lot of buddies in Canada. What part of Canada? I mean, it's a huge country. I have probably the most friends in the Ontario, Toronto, Montreal area. I don't know what province that is, if that Ontario is the province, but that's yeah, I'm so sorry. I did butcher it, didn't I? Montreal? Okay. So I have friends in Montreal for sure. And I've always wanted to go see it. Let's see. Let's do this up here. I thought I was going to make these claws this color, but I think we'll make the claws more goldish. Yeah, so here's the order of countries that are on the wish list. It goes like this. It goes Australia, because I've got a lot of Australian friends, and that they want me to come visit them. Then more than likely Spain is next. And then in 2020, I'm going to the Netherlands, hopefully for World Expo. That's a goal that's on my list. And I definitely want to go to Canada. It's just, if I'm going to go to Canada, I need to figure out some kind of workshop, like tour or something. Because I know Canadians... Specifically, they like workshops because they don't get them too often, and they don't have like the massive conventions over there. They just come to ours. That's what I've been told. Which is pretty cool, because at least you guys are able to come a little bit more easily than the Europeans anyhow. Okay, let's do... yeah. All right. I'm going to base coat the stone here with this color, which is Graphite by scale 75. World Expo in 2020. I think it's in 2020 in the Netherlands, Amberden. The World Model Expo. It was in Chicago this past year, and I won a bronze medal at it, which I was pretty surprised about. It's a pretty tough competition, especially for fantasy painters. They're more into the historicals than a red. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Speaking of subscribing, I am planning on messaging my designer today. It's on the list, on the long list of stuff I have to do. And I'm going to be messaging her to talk about emotes and stickers for the channel. Which means, and we have 10 slots that I'm able to fill. which I was really excited. And that's all because of all the subscribers we already have. And I want to say we're real close to having a 11th. Good evening, XTANR1. Good evening. It is afternoon right here. Obviously, we're probably 6 or 7 hours behind you, depending on where in the world you are. The stone hammer would probably look really cool as a slab of marble. That's possible. I have not decided what to do with the stone just yet. Marble, You guys are making me work, huh? Congrats on partnership, in case you hadn't said it already. Thank you, Studio Dropship. Thank you so much. You guys all helped in that. Try to get these coats nice and even. Okay, I don't want to go back into it too much or it's going to get streaky on me. So, next month, was it next month? No, after Adepticon, I am going to be taking a workshop. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I'm going to be taking a workshop from Alfonso Giraldez. Yeah. He has an S on the end. No, a Z. Giraldez. He is going to be teaching me non-metallic metal. I'm also taking a non-metallic metal class from Sergio Calvillo Rubio. He's also from Spain. Because Spanish painters, they're really impressive. There we go. I was trying to talk Antonio Pena into coming to the US for Crystal Brush, and he said that he doesn't like to fly. But we have to get him over here somehow. Okay. Maybe too bright for the color scheme. pt.2, this stone color is too bright. Well, you're gonna see because it's light now, but we're gonna wash it and we're gonna do some stuff to it to darken it up. But we wanted to start with a bright color and then dirty it. It'll be cool. It'll be a lot less work than trying to go dark and then lighten stuff. You'll see. I got all my base colors in mind so that when I go and add my shades, it doesn't get too dark and too dingy. We're going to put some Nolan oil on this guy. We're going to put some, a little bit of green maybe. It depends on how we want it to look. Maybe some blues. You'll see. But it's going to look like real stone when I get done with it. I want to show you, this is how this one looks. And you can see down here, we're going to wash that stone even more. It's going to have more of this look. You know what? I think you might be right, though. I think I do need to go a little darker. Let me get out. Let's do this one. This is anthracite gray. It's got a little blue in it. We'll use this, and then there we go. Yeah, we'll go a little darker, a little bit, and then we'll highlight with the other one. Made a good base coat, though, huh? Eindhoven is a great place for convention. Where is that, Amberden? Alfonso and Sergio, oh my god. So jealous. Both of them. Yeah, I like both of them a lot. Pretty great painters, huh? Sergio just recently started a Patreon and is doing videos on it as well. Yes, this color is a much better gray, I think. Much, much better. That way when we go in with the highlights, it won't look too weird. Painting over a little bit my metal. I'm too sloppy right now. I need to slow down. Sloppy. Oops. This is why I have a smock. Bribe him with food? Oh no, the internet keeps kicking you out, Sarah. I know. Oh yeah, marble might be too bright. Yeah, it might be too fancy for him too. Because when you think of marble, I think of kind of like royalty. Black marble could work. That could be interesting. But we're making this stone, I think. We're just going for ease. All right, so is anybody here from Australia? Is anybody actually awake? Or has anybody been to Australia? All right, so that's got to dry. We'll put a little bit more, cover that back up. Oh no. I'm having to touch up all the little blops that I made on my painting area. There we go. All right. Let it dry. Shoshie. I'm talking to myself. That's the town. Oh, that's the town in the Netherlands. Ah, I was there a couple of decades back for World SF Con. We got really lucky as they were also holding a world firework competition at the same time. So we got many nightly amazing fire. That is so lucky. Oh, I'm so jealous. That would be amazing. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to use this blighted gold. Ooh, it needs shaking. Can you guys see how separated that is? Really gross. So gross. The good thing about the Netherlands is during the week you were there, only guy you found who couldn't speak English was the first aid guy when you were injured. Oh no. Well, that's good. Yeah, a lot of Europeans can speak English really well. Hold on. I gotta shake this really good. Seems like all the metal flakes have separated down into the bottom. Look at that. It's slightly... There we go. See how gloppy this is? You need to stir it really well. Gloppy, gloppy. Put some on my palette. I'm going to need extra paper towels for today. Scale 75 Kickstarter does start at the 14th per their Facebook page. If you back the Kickstarter in the first 24 hours, you get a Bianca mini for pictures on their Facebook page. Ooh. That's awesome. They're doing a big giveaway thing too. I don't know if you guys saw. I shared that on my page. Ooh, too much paint. Okay. Wipe this off. This is definitely a heavy metallic figure. Geeky Girl Games. Thank you for the subscribe. I really do appreciate that. Look at this beautiful gold. So the Negro Gold by Scale 75 is very similar to the Blighted Gold. I want to say I like them both, but I think I get a little bit better coverage from the P3 Blighted Gold. And I think that's only because the way it's formulated is meant for armies, and therefore it's meant to be painted on faster. You'll notice like your Citadel paints and stuff, that their metallics go on very fast as well. And again, it's because it's formulated to be able to be painted quickly onto armies. Look at that, beautiful. I'm just curious what happens. What happens if I do this? I like it. I think I'm leaving it, guys. Look at the ring. It doesn't bring your eye down too much because this is still very shiny. Plus now we're in the sort of the rule of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and this bit. The Dutch written English sucks. Shared and commented, yeah. They announced the winners for the giveaway this morning. It wasn't me, was it? And they already announced the winners, not me, not you. Yeah, if I won, I was going to give away whatever I won to my channel and to my followers on Facebook. That would have been awesome. Mostly I just wanted to support them because they are supporting me all the time with the great sponsorship. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. We had over here, we had the red as a back. And that's because the Scale 75 is a lot more translucent, right? So it's not necessary as much. I'm just really curious what this would look like if I did this. Little tiny bits of highlights on these. Not a lot, but just a little bit of gold on here. I'm digging it. I won Flickster's Mini. I know. I'm super excited about that. I put like every single one of my tickets into that. I think I had 4,000 tickets and I blew them all on that mini because I didn't get in on the pre-order when he did it, and I should have. I just was, I don't know, I think I'd just done the Kingdom Death Kickstarter and I couldn't justify having any more minis. I still really have trouble justifying more minis. There, I'm digging that too. See how we tie it all together? It looks good that way. Do a little bit of highlighting with the Blighted Gold up here. Let's go straight up Blighted Gold on these claws though. You would have liked the one, but your luck gets used up on Starfinder giveaway. Yeah, you have to justify it. I have to justify it because I spent, at the time, I felt just a little bit of guilt for spending as much money as I did on that Kickstarter. It was a lot. It's still a lot. That's pretty. Let's do this up here. Straight up gold. Starting to get that afternoon sun on my page here. I love it. He's really good. I mean, he's becoming a really beautiful mini, isn't he? Let's do this on the gold. There's moments when you're painting where you're just like enjoying it so much. It's like eating a big juicy burger. Let's just do this too. I'm just going for it. Sometimes a book can be like that too, where a book is just juicy and you just like dive in. Paintings can be like that too, where you're just enjoying it. You're in the moment. Satisfying. He's definitely going to hurt somebody though. He looks menacing. For sure. For sure. Who can you blame? It's Katie. Exactly. He just kept putting out more and more goodies for us. And he knows us. We're just like rabid for the KD rack. I'm thinking about painting something for Gen Con and giving it to him. You guys have to give me some ideas. Maybe I've got a dung beetle knight that I've been hanging on to that's just beautiful that maybe I can give to him. Alright, I'm painting on stuff that's not supposed to be painted on. There we go. Looks good to me. We're not even on the highlights yet of the metal. So the trick with metallic metals is always be just layering and layering your different metals from light to dark, just like you would anything else. You're going to highlight, shadow. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Highlight, shadow, mid-tone, everything. Gonna get the, he's got like a 80s pop collar here. Sorry, you guys aren't gonna be able to see this bit right there. I can't even see that bit right there. Yeah, he would love that. Van Hammer 73, thank you for the host. Hello everybody from Van Hammer. We're painting a Marrow Knight. Alright, I'm ready to like take a chill on the metal for a minute because I want to do some detail work. Too much basing, I'm getting bored with myself. Let's go up here with this face, this crazy face. We need to make it look like the bone is melding with the armor. And first we need to make it look like bone again. So I've got some nacre, which means, I guess it means mother of pearl in Spanish. It's the inside of a shell. Nacre. And we're going to use a little bit of white sands, which is very lovely ivory. You just assumed his menace. Maybe he's really misunderstood. That's true, Diomedes. Maybe he, yeah. Didn't we say last time when Mike said that he will like turn you into a stew with parsley? Oops. I need to start out with the nacre. This is a darker color. Love the cape. Yeah, the cape came out really well. I need to go back and paint those skulls. You didn't bid on the mini. You barely scrapped together flickets to buy half a dozen tickets for a voucher with a little help from friends. Well, you never know. Your luck was consistent. Aw. A lot of people who win on my channel have never won anything before. So maybe your luck will be different here. It's pretty cool because I'm always excited to see when people who have never won stuff, they're like, oh my gosh, I won something. And it's like, they're totally not expecting it. So I'm going to start with the parts that are the most protrusive, like his nose. And he's got these little scally bits right here. I'm going to make those the brightest. He's got these weird little curly Q things on his nose. I did take my glasses off because I need to be able to see, but the sun is making it a little bit more difficult. He's got these kind of cool, like, twisty, scally parts on his head. Oh, Amberden. So I have some proper Yorkshire tea that I have been meaning to make. I don't have real sugar in my house, so I've been waiting to get some sugar packets the next time I go out. But I did buy some actual milk as well, because I'm going to make a proper tea with it. Somebody told me that it needs to be the color of He-Man's skin. So that is what I'm going to do. One of my mates in England sent me tea. Diomedes says, I always think that when I take my glasses off, the class would totally throw spitballs and spam the feed. But then as soon as you put the glasses back on, we straighten up. I imagine the same thing. that could become a thing. A spitball emote. Oh my gosh, Diomedes. Spitball emote. We will do it. Love it. Give you 5 points for that idea that I love. Nice. Unless it's a builder's cuppa and then it's more than more the Hoff skin color. The Hoff. By the power of Earl Grey, I'm T-Man. Yes. It's English breakfast. I have Yorkshire tea, and I'm thinking it's English breakfast in the red packets. I'm still convinced the Boston Tea Party was really due to frustration with the Yankee inability to make a decent cuppa. Maybe. Spitball emote? How about a spitball command that actually shoots spitballs at her? No, that's not okay. Drinking Yorkshire tea now. Only tea bags allowed past your door. Nice. I've been told it's like real tea. And I've been told exactly how to brew it and everything. And not to leave it in there too long. And definitely don't leave the tea bag in when you pour the milk, they said. Never had a decent cup of tea in the States. Red packet sounds like Thai food. Every cuppa you had in the U.S. was barely better than dishwater. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. I forgot. We were in Heathrow briefly on our way to Austria and Germany this summer or last summer. You know, it was last summer, and I didn't get a chance to have tea. the pub we were at, they were so careful with the gluten-free labels and stuff that you guys see how I'm sort of blending it into the metal here. There we go. Trying to make it look like his mask is part of his face mask here. Now that I'm gluten intolerant, if I ever go to the UK, I won't be able to have proper fish and chips because they won't be, well, maybe some gluten-free ones, but not the same thing. Okay. Let's do some more blending with the metal here. Oh, he's got little teeny teeth, I just noticed. Let me try and paint those. Tiny. Can you see that? Rawr. Rawr. It's sort of a combination of darkness from the movie Legend and maybe a little bit of, oh, I can't remember, the evil guy from Time Bandits. Do you guys remember that movie? One of my favorite British movies of all time is Time Bandits. Coffee's okay, but tea is life. Lots of fish and chip shops will get gluten-free batter request. Awesome. Oh, good grief, we're quite multicultural cuisine-wise. I know. It's true. Not all fish and chips, you know, mostly, but not at all. I'm supposed to have to, I was told I need to go for proper fish and chips to Scotland because they know how to deep fry everything. Time Bandits was the most brutal ending of any movie I've ever seen. I know, but it was so good. In the 80s, movies didn't, I mean, they just like kind of, I loved how they ended. They were like that a lot. So see how we did the face? I don't quite like it 100% yet, but we're getting there. And go back and cover up that little metal issue here. There we go. And I'm going to just blend this little bit of bone up into the, I don't know if it's going to look right or not, but we'll try it. See that? It's definitely looking scary. That's the important thing. Does it look scary? Let's do this tiny little. If I do make the UK, you should try the Harrods Tea Rooms for an amazing afternoon tea. Expensive, but worth it for the experience. Not sure if they do gluten-free options. It depends on if it's a big city. Probably, if it's in a big city, most places will do gluten-free options everywhere. Look at me with my life tick there. What does that mean? Oh, little tick. I don't know what that means, Hellstorm. Fish and chips and mushy peas and gravy. I know what I'm having for tea tomorrow. Yep. Mushy peas sounds good. Yeah, I definitely need to have, the UK is on my list as well. Canada's a little closer. So the thing with the UK is that I want to go to conventions, because then I'll get to see a lot of people that I know at one time, because they all go to the same conventions. The problem is the UK's conventions only last 2 days, and a lot of times they're in the Midlands. So you're going to go to the Midlands for 2 days, and then what? So then you're out in the Midlands, right? And I've got a friend in Leeds. I don't think Leeds is particularly touristy. Oh no, I just got a major blob of paint. There we go. So, I've always wanted to go to the Cadbury factory. That would be really cool. That's in the Midlands. Good morning, Genuine. Now we're all talking about like English foods right now, Genuine. How was the Yorkshire tea? Best tea bout? I haven't tried it yet. I didn't have proper sugar. I didn't have the right milk. Everybody's like, nope, you can't use honey in tea. It won't taste right. Yada yada. I'm like, all right, well, I don't have sugar in my house, so I have to wait till I get some. And I need more of this ivory color on my palette. There we go. Nothing wrong with the Midlands. Thank you very much. Oh no, I never said anything was wrong with it. It's just after the con, you know, I don't know where I would go after that. Somebody would have to tell me, you know, you need to go see this and that, yada yada. Okay, I need a tour guide. Like I said, I know about the Cadbury factory, and that's about it. Oh, and I think Warhammer World is in the Midlands, isn't it? I would definitely go there. That would be cool. Love honey in your tea? Okay. Hauser J, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you, Hauser J? Looks like our topic of conversation today is British tea. He looks really freaky to me. We need to do something about the reds here. I think we need to purple them out a little bit. I'm going to just use a tiny bit of Drucci Violet. You should totally check out a castle or two. Oh yes, I am all about the castles. We got to see a castle or a fort. I can't remember if it was a castle or a fort in Germany. No, it was in Austria. It was pretty awesome. Oh yeah, that's purple. That looks good. We needed that depth. Look at that. Ooh, he just got really scary. That's just the Drucci Violet. Ah! Freaky. Yes, that was it. That was what he needed, isn't it? Can you guys see that? Hopefully it's not too bright. With the sun is directly coming into my studio now. Warhammer is in Nottingham. Definitely agree York is a good historic city to visit. Earl Grey with lavender and honey. That sounds lovely. I'm gonna have to try that. The mask did just come to life. He got really scary right there. Harry Potter studio tour is worth a visit. Narino 1987, thank you so much for following. You guys can see the sun right on my face. It's like washed out. Big difference in the mask. Yeah, he got so purple is a wonderful creator of depth. I use it a lot on metals too. Let's see, let's go over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, when it goes against the gold, it turns all that into a sort of brown. And also, where is we need more Druchii Violet. Have I told you guys how much I love the Citadel washes? They're just so wonderful. I finally decanted them decanted them into these bottles, and now I don't have to worry about spilling them because I would regularly spill them. See that? Got that nice and dark. Both on the gold here. The purple is, so purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel. So that's what's giving us so much depth. I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over the place in here. By the way, Genuine Vision here, he poked his head in the chat just a minute ago. He recently made his achievement and is going to be applying for partnership soon. I'm so excited for him. Really hope he gets it. And we know that Rainer 72 is close behind. There we go. Lots of purples. I like that. He's looking awesome. You've spilled multiple washes also. You love the York shambles too. Nice and dark and scary looking. Would not want to run into him anywhere. No. He's freaky looking. I'm just going to darken up this. This dragon is really bright and golden. And it just needs to be, it needs to go with everything else just a little bit more. So the purple is a nice contrast for that. Genuine still in chat? I'm guessing he's getting ready for school. Rainer managed to get his 50 people spamming at once. I saw that. He's been trying for that as well. It's hilarious when he does that. I was one of the people who was spamming a bunch the last time I was in his chat, and I was like just typing like I was pasting stuff, and I was just spamming it, and then sometimes I'd miss it and I'd hit Control V, and it would just type a little V because I'd miss it. All right, this is where I feather this out a little bit so I don't get a line. This is the purple on the red here. There we go. What color shall we make this? I think we should make it leather. Somebody talked about leather. We should probably give him a good example for that. This red, by the way, I like it, but I'm not happy with it. We get a follow? His face is like a white tattooed version of Death Maul. Death, yes. Envy Painting. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Darth Maul. No, that's a good point. I think that like that's pretty cool actually. Well, I gotta take my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. I want it to be actually kind of smooth. His teeth got a little bit purple, so I need to bring them back. blend. Give it a little bit of shadow in here. Oh, it looks cool. It looks really cool without my glasses on. Sometimes I use my glasses as a way to gauge. So this is Roulette Gold. It's got a little red tones in it. Let's see what happens when we use it. It needs stirring as well. Actually, I'm not going to open that. I'm going to open my scale 75s. And Victorian Brass was, I think, what I was using before. It's about the same color as Roulette Gold. Well, it's a lot less mica, a lot less flakes. Fluctuating between the 4th and the 5th stream on... Oh, thank you so much, Photo Maker. That's pretty cool. So that's another benefit of being partner, is they kind of pump your stream up a little bit, and they give you a little higher priority on the list. All right, let's go with this here. Ooh, just a tiny bit. I'm just following where the natural highlights already are. And they're small, if you can see them. And it actually makes the bones look a bit darker. Oh, we dried out. Dang. A little bit. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna go back in and shade this off, because it's not the right color right now. All my metals dried out. All right, let's go back to the Blighted Gold. The new Scale 75 Kickstarter launches tomorrow. Seriously delicious on the way. Awesome. You gonna get in on it, Jan? Sounds like you will. I am debating, because I have so many minis coming. I'll look at it and see if there's, you know, how much or little you can get away with getting. Right now, Kingdom Death is my number one game, and so pretty much any other minis kind of take away from me getting a chance to paint those. Even commissions, actually. That's okay. Commissions are life. So I emphasized the light on this side, because that is where it's coming from. And I'm thinking I will go ahead and break out this Blighted Gold, or the Roulette Gold, sorry. Any advice for inexpensive busts to practice on? That's a good question. Yes. Go to, especially if you're in Europe, go to, hold on, I'll show you. Check this guy out. We're going to be giving this away on my stream. Savage Forge Minis. My buddy at Savage Forge, his name is Dennis. You can go to savageforgeminis.com. Tell them Shoshie sent you. Okay, and look at this bust. He's gorgeous. And he's like a Don Quixote type of mini. And this is, we're going to give this away. Isn't he beautiful? And he's got a little sword over here. You can kind of get an idea. So this will be one of the giveaways at the partnership party. But this is a great bust, and his busts, he's got lots of them, and they're not that bad. prices. So that's where I would go for I wouldn't call them cheap. I would call them affordable. But he lives in Germany, and so they ship out of Germany, so they're euros. And so if you're already on the euro, that, you know, makes it easy too, because you don't have crazy conversions and everything. Wait, I missed something. Hold on. If I think I should stay with metal gloves that kind of fit his look, yeah, that's true. I'm just not sure yet. I think I need some kind of other color in here to go with that. Maybe like a leather color. Can't see spending a huge amount on something that you might not be able to correctly paint. Yeah. Superstars in Vegas. Oh, okay. Jan says he promised himself off Kickstarter for a while. Even skipped on Hate, which you like the look of. But Scale 75 sci-fi busts. You've been looking at some of them. Get more Kingdom Death with the price gouging. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I refuse to go recast also. I also refuse. Nice, you always wanted a hat like that with a feather and a cloak. Hey, Voodoo Child. Have I gotten the Scale 75 surprise box for the party? No. I did not get the Scale 75. Oh, no, I have not gotten it. I will let you guys know, trust me. What color should we make this? I feel like it needs to be... let's go purple. Let's go a deep purple color. I've got one somewhere here. No? Bear with me while I look for this paint. Hang on. Here it is. I found it. Violet. We'll make it a darker violet. We'll add some other color to it. Yeah, this needs to be shaken. Can I do a 360? Absolutely. Let's see. Here we go. Is that pretty? Looks nice. Does that help you see him a little better? And he's, like I said, he's 3D printed. I'm shaking my paint. Maybe I can we can win that guy? Yeah, exactly, Super Sarah. That would be awesome. Save your tickets. All the tickets. Thank you. Ugh, I hate it when this is the one thing I don't care for with Scale 75 is all that medium gets stuck up in there. And then when you go to, a little drop out, there we go. When you go to squirt it, it's just medium. And so then you have to dig the paint itself out. But I've got metal shakers in there. They just don't always work fast enough for me, for my tastes. Elros, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I'm going to add a color to this. I'm going to add... Ooh, there goes my mic. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to... What the heck happened? Trying not to talk while I fix my mic here. There we go. Is that better? Hopefully. I hope. Mixing a little bit. Ooh, there goes again. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hopefully that will not move. I'm mixing Eclipse Gray with my purple because the purple is too pigmented. It sucks when you have to prep a paint and clean the tip. Yeah, I know. I normally don't have a problem when I'm just painting at home because I'll sit there and shake it But when I'm on stream, I don't have the patience to sit and shake and shake and shake. Okay, so I've made this into a purpley gray color. It's a very dark purpley gray now. I like that actually. That looks pretty cool. We have to figure out, I think I want to make his gloves black. That seems good to me. He needs something, he needs dark values on him. I'm trying to get, there we go, there we go. Painting drama. Yeah, what is everybody else painting? Elros asked that and I'm curious too now. Hoping to finish up my atlas, says Munis, from Mythic Battles Pantheon. Your friend Adam from Poland, he didn't know you were on Twitch. Oh, oh, that's true. We'll make that black, will make the purple gray. So the purple is a purplish gray. I didn't put black in it, I put a gray in it. So I wanted it to be purplish gray. Because I want it to be purple, but I don't want it to be so pigmented, right? So that's what it looks like now. It looks like a dull purple instead of a bright purple. That's exactly how I'd like it. Because if it's bright, it's going to distract too much from the rest. That's just good. I like that. 30 Studio, hello. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Bondic is life. Yay. Hey, it's Shurikens. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Okay. I think I'm going to make his gloves black. And in order to do that, I'm going to use a, let's see, I think I'm going to use black. And then we'll highlight it with blues and with white. And see what that looks like. Or with a brown, and we'll see, we'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But yeah, I think black gloves is going to look good. Does anybody have ideas for how I should highlight this? Any crowdsourcing from the channel? All the other colors on him are warm. So that may take that into account. Ooh, I like that black actually. That looks good. That looks very scary. You know, it's funny because some people are really good at painting things that are scary, and I'm not one of them. Because I just don't really have that kind of darkness in my personality. But I draw from the inspiration of other people. There we go. Oh, it looks good. I like it. That actually makes the metal on his bracers look even more metallic. When it dries, it's going to dry very matte though, because this is scale 75. It's going to dry very flat, and that'll actually make the metal look even shinier. You made a cherry blossom dryad and you're so smitten with it you don't know how to move to your next model. Oh, I know how that feels. I've definitely had that happen. Hold on a second. You're in the shop just shipping. Oh, stitching. Okay. Oops, I moved. There we go. Elrose, thank you so much for the subscribe. You just got here and you're subscribing. How sweet. That's awesome. We're going to have more emotes very soon, too, because we just made partnership. I just blurped all over his glove back here. And clean that up. I think we need a spitball emote. Absolutely. An evil figure with a noble overtones. Yes. Yes, exactly. He kind of reminds me of Venture from the D&D cartoon from the 80s. Do you guys remember Venture? He would always come back and come after the kids. By the way, 30 Studio, we were talking again about the UK and about how I need to come to Scotland and get proper fish and chips. Hopefully find some gluten-free ones. I think she was going to look for a shop for me so I could visit. Maybe a red to go with the cloak. Ooh, that's a really good idea. Let's do that. Let's see what... Because, you guys, when you highlight black, you can highlight it with anything. And I think black is a very reflective color as well, so it's going to reflect the reds. See if I can show you that. There we go. You know I loved your work for years. Now that you know... Now you know... Wait. Now that I know I can somehow support you, you'll do it. Aw, thank you so much, Elrose. That's awesome. I'm getting in the way of my own camera here. So when we move to the new place, we're gonna get a new camera set up. We're gonna get a new mic set up. Oh, so much is gonna be happening. It's gonna be even higher production value than before. Protomaker, my lovely husband Mike, has got all kinds of good ideas. Let's flip this over. Flip it. He doesn't look as stupid as Venger's lopsided helm. I agree. I agree. Venger was never... Venger, that's right. Not Venture. Venger. Venger was... He was always scary, but yeah, that helm kind of took the bite away. And maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe they didn't want kids to be so scared of him that parents wouldn't let them watch. And I know in the 80s, D&D was sort of controversial, kind of like rock and roll. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, on his fingers over here. Now I have to think about how I'm going to highlight the red without drawing away from the cloak. Maybe we'll highlight it with the brown. I'm not sure, so that way it'll look reddish. I'm thinking that's why I'm having an internal dialogue with how I'm going to do this. All right. He is awesome. I'm so excited how he's turning out. Let's do some washes. Washes are fun. We're going to go with some Agrax Earthshade. Shake it. You guys shake your washes? You like the P3 coal black blue? Yeah, that's actually a nice neutral color. I think I might switch to P3 because, or maybe at least that same color in the scale 75. It's got enough green tones in it that it kind of is a neutral cool. How do I make the label? Oh, all I did was peel it. I peeled it right off of the original bottle. And it sticks real well. And then even for the P3, I tried tearing it off. I didn't do very well. And then I just tape it. So, like, here's the P3 label torn off, and I just had to tape it to get it to stay. And then this is some of the original. I need to tape this, but I peeled off the original label of, this is from the old Hex Pot brown ink. Just see if you can pull off the labels. See what happens. Alright, this is Agrax Earthshade. This is why I wasn't super worried about messing paint onto the rock, because we're going to cover it up with delicious, delicious wash. Make sure it gets in all of the crevices and gets all dirty in there. I'm being liberal with the wash. Try to push it into the edges. Try not to let it sit in a puddle out on a flat space. There we go. See, I'm pushing it toward the crevice. Okay. Got more over here to do. I need more. More. For the stone hammer, how about an onyx type stone? I've already got it gray, so I think we're gonna keep running with it. It's a good idea though. I think washes settle, and now you have a glass ball in every pot. Oh good, yes, they do settle, don't they? I have not put any kind of shaker in my washes, so I just shake them. I've also heard that washes can go bad eventually. I don't know if that's true. Alright, see how dark that is? Do some wash on the metal over here. I don't think I had any originally. This is the Agrax on top of the Druchii Violet to make it even darker. It's looking good. Let's do some up here because, yes, this is why I love washes, because I could have spent a year blending this, but instead I can just put a little bit of wash and let it puddle right there in the spots I would have wanted it dark in the first place. And this is again to dull out this metal. We don't want it super duper shiny all the time like that. Looks like I got a little bit of gold. There we go. Fix that. Just touch-ups. I went to a workshop with Ron Kersey. He's the art director over at Privateer Press. And this was way back in the very beginnings of Privateer Press. And he just taught me, just go back and fix your stuff early and often. See the little stuff you need to touch up. I'm going to get some Kador red. Oh no, you know what I'm going to get? This is Evil Sun Scarlet. And I have some, woo, I'm dropping it. Some corn red also for blending. Which would make that gold his hammer really pop. That's true. You'll see. I'm just going to leave it stone though. This hammer. Pull off some of that. Oh, they do for sure. The only paint you don't decant is P3 and put 4 of the slow fuse adapters or agitators in them and it's perfect. Oh, that's a good idea. I went and got scale 75 agitators, but I've tried both. The scale 75 ones are just a tiny bit larger. Roughly 10-minute warning. Ah, thank you so much, Heart Evolve. I really appreciate that when you do that. Alright, just doing a little bit of reds because I'm just gonna see what happens when I get the corn red over here. I want it to be, because it dried a very flat red, and I don't want it to be flat. I want it to be more shining. Alright, I'm wet blending with the Evil Sun Scarlet. Ooh, look at that, guys. Evil Sun Scarlet. Look at... So, Citadel is expensive as hell. But I tell you what, it blends like butter. Like butter. So whenever I need a paint for speed's sake, I do sometimes drag out my reds and my yellows from Citadel because they are meant for coverage. They're excellent for it too. Yeah, I like that a lot. And I'll wet blend my Evil Sun Scarlet on it as well. Let's see what happens. Evil Suns. Ooh, Houndstooth Minis is streaming right now, you guys. He's really good. His name is Steve Vu, and I actually do a lot of referrals to him because he's a great commission painter. And so that's probably who we're going to host. I bet he would really like that. You'll be surprised because I don't think I've ever hosted him. There we go. That's a little too orangey. That's why I want that corn red on the back of it. On the back. Hey, Teague Like League. What is up? Are you going to be going to any cons this year, Teague? And I can't remember if you're in the US. I wanted to know if you would be there. Right there, now wet blend. Wet blend that. Ooh. See, that just pops so much more. And it kind of makes you go back to your eye go back to his face because it's more balanced now. You had some Seraphine sepia that started smelling like a dead skunk. That's gross. Ew, and I've heard that the old chestnut ink, or no, it was Devlin mud, smelled pretty rank. Is that the truth? You're in Ohio, that's right. Oh, so I'm going to be at MarCon in Columbus, Ohio. It's going to be Mother's Day weekend. We'll be, where did I say we were going to be? Columbus, Ohio, May 11th through the 13th, Hyatt Regency. MarCon is Multiple Alternative Realities Convention. It's a huge con from what I've seen. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got cosplay, it's got gaming, it's got panels, it's got minis. I want to say I'm going to be helping with a little contest as well, like a painting contest. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe they have had them in the past. Look at that. Rawr, he's scary. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get our raid ready. I'm going to tell you guys, let's see. We're going to do Mad Love. We're going to let you guys copy and paste this. We need a command for this, by the way. And then we'll do some hearts. We had a follow, didn't we? Bervencia, thank you so much for following. I hope I said that right. Let's see if we can do some, we'll do some hearts and some stars. I don't know if you guys will be able to copy this entire thing, but if you don't have the emotes, then use I am crazy ninja to subscribe. Thank you so much for following. So cut and paste that, guys. We're gonna raid Houndstooth minis. And then come back and see me on Wednesday. I'll be streaming again from 7 to 9. And on Friday, I'll be streaming the same time as today, which is 2:30 to 4:30. Houndstooth minis. There we go. Let's see how this works. Did it work? It did not work. Let me try it again. Slash raid this time. Ah! There we go. We'll do it. There you go. If you can't copy it, just write Mad Love from Shoshie's Minis and do the little purple heart that Twitch gives us. So just type Mad Love from Shoshie's Minis. Just copy that first part. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you again on Wednesday, 7 to 9. All right, here we go. We're gonna go soon.